Hello everyone! I don't do favorites videos very often, but I decided to do one this month. I've been in kind of a eyeshadow rut lately. The only ones that I've really been pretty happy with has been the ones from this Wet n Wild Vanity palette. I don't use the gold ones so much, but everything else is a great color. I've been using this Brulee color a lot for a highlight. And then this is a great crease color. This is what I'm wearing in my crease right now. Like, I didn't use anything to darken it up. It's just that color alone. And this is good for an inner corner highlight if you choose to do it. But yeah, this is a great overall palette to have. It's super affordable and the quality is really great. I'm really happy with these shadows. I've got these Wet n Wild ColorIcon pencils. I have the color in Taupe and dark brown. I use them both. Today I use dark brown because it's a much stronger eyebrow, but when I'm going for a lighter brow I use the Taupe. At first when I got these I really didn't like them because it felt super waxy, but then when I started using them in conjunction with an eyebrow powder like an eyeshadow, then I really started liking the results. I don't really use eyebrow pencils very much, so I can't say how this compares to other eyebrow pencils, but this is what I've been using pretty much every day for my brows. This is the NYX Concealer in a jar. I have the color in Beige. It's suitable for an NC 30 to 25 skin tone, and it's just a cream concealer. I don't really use it as concealer, but what I've been loving it for is as an eyeshadow base. I have the eyeshadow base in white, which is great, but sometimes I don't want the color change. I just want something that's the color of my skin, and so I've been using this instead, and the eyeshadows really adhere to it, and unlike a primer, this doesn't dry out my eye skin area, because in the wintertime my skin gets so dry, especially around the eye area. I get like eczema and stuff, and so I really want to keep that area hydrated as much as possible. If you actually look at the ingredients on the bottom, it's it's like 90 to 95% the same ingredients, so it's pretty much the same product. I think it's pretty much gonna function the same as the eyeshadow base. Next is this e.l.f. powder. It's the pressed face powder from the Studio line, and it just looks like this. Underneath it has a puff, which I don't know where I put mine. I think I washed it and it's somewhere drying, and that's the great thing, is the puff can actually get washed, and so I use it with the puff. And I've been using this as a replacement for my MAC MSF, and that's because I'm trying to stray away from companies that may not be doing animal testing themselves, but their parent company does. So Estee Lauder brands would fall under that category, and I really like the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the e.l.f. powder is better than the MSF, but it is a good alternative. It doesn't last as long, but it is still a great setting powder, and it's got the same exact color. So if you are using the MSF in medium, then check out the MSF in sand, or not MSF, check out the e.l.f. powder in sand, and they're pretty much the same color. They're very similar. I love this powder so much that I actually ordered 2 more because I took advantage of their Black Friday or Cyber Monday sale. So I got it at 50% off, and I've hit pan, as you can see. I find that it works best with the puff. When you use a Kabuki brush, for instance, instead, I find that the powder just doesn't last as long, but when you use a puff and just press it into your face, it actually lasts a really long time, and it has pretty decent coverage. It has probably just as much coverage as the MSF. It's just I really like the MSF's finish better, but considering this is $3 or less, this is like $1.50 if you get the 50% sale, and this is like way more. This is a pretty damn good buy. Next I have these Studio blushes from e.l.f. This is Candid Coral and this is Tickled Pink. So as you see, Candid Coral's got more of a orange tone. But these are great blushes. They're just such natural colors. If you're like me, sometimes in the morning you just don't want to spend extra time trying to blend in your blush. For instance, I love my La Femme blushes, but I find that you've really got to be careful with them and really try to blend them in because they're so pigmented. These are kind of like foolproof. You can just take it, slap it on, not really have to worry about being blended because they just blend in really nicely and they're just such natural colors. So they're like go-to blushes if you don't know what blush to wear. These shades will pretty much go with like any look that you do. So I really love the simplicity of that. As for lip products, my favorite lip gloss this lately has been Sweet Salmon from e.l.f. It's from their studio line, and it's kind of like a, not really a coral, but it's got that orange tinge and it's a very natural color. It looks like that in a tube. It's not super opaque, but it is, it does show enough color. You see that swatch? It does show enough color on the lips. It's just a really natural lip color. It really complements my yellow tone skin tone, and this is like pretty much the lip gloss that I get the most compliments with. I don't know what it is, but it just looks really good on me. So if you're like an NC 30 or 25, I suggest you check this lip gloss out. It's really cheap and it's a really nice texture. It's a cream, so you don't have to worry about glitter. It's just a nice everyday lip gloss. Next I have lip liners. I love wearing lip liners with a bold lip, or if it's a nude lip like what I'm wearing today, I use a lip liner just to make it look like that I'm not dead. And so lip liners are great, especially when you go for a bold lip and you want it to be long lasting and you're worried about feathering and all that. I think lip liners are great. So the ones that I've been really in love with and are really affordable and cruelty free are the Annabelle lip liners. It's a Canadian brand. These are made in the Czech Republic. I thought they were German. Maybe some other things are made in Germany. Yeah, so this is made in the Czech Republic, and the three colors that I have are all really great colors. I love them all. So I've got cherry, which is like a cherry red. I use that with my red lips. And so there's the color cherry. It's exactly a cherry red. And then I've got the very famous one called Demure, and it's a very natural color. I'm wearing that right now. The next one's Fuschia, which I love wearing with any fuchsia colors or to make your reds more pink. So it's exactly what it sounds like. Fuchsia. So that's on this side here. They are kind of drying, but I think that's what kind of like the best lip liners are, is the slightly drier ones, because those are the ones that are gonna last a lot longer. Just like matte lipsticks last longer than, you know, things that have shimmer or like really creamy. These are long-lasting lip liners. They're really affordable. I got them on sale, so it was like 2 for $5, which is a super good deal. And they've got so many colors, and they're pretty creamy. I mean, you're not going to be like scratching your lip trying to get them on, so they're pretty good. And some more lip products are my Inglot lip products, my lip sticks. So this one is, I don't have the name. You can check out my haul that I did from Montreal. This one is just called lipstick, I believe. It didn't have a special name. And the number's in 126, and it's like the perfect red. It's a slightly blue toned red, but I love it. It is like the perfect red for me. It's a great red. It's like the most vibrant red they had in the store that I saw. And then the other color is in 43, and it's in like the slim gel lipsticks, and it's a great orangey red color. If you're scared of orange lipsticks, this is a great place to start if you want to try venturing in. And this is supposed to be the more moisturizing kind. So this swatch is right here. I mean, a lot of the normal lipsticks are all in like different types of textures, but all the slim gel ones are all similar to each other. So I can't really comment on, you know, all the lipsticks that Inglot has in this packaging, but these two are both pretty similar, that they're very long lasting, they're moisturizing, They're not mattes, but they're not shimmery in any way, so they're like creams. And I don't know, it's just like the perfect lipstick for me. The formula is just amazing. It just stays on so long and it's so vibrant. It's like the best lipstick I've ever used for me, because obviously everyone has their own preferences. I'll do a separate review on these, like, or maybe that was my review, but I was going to do a separate review on them. I love them. Last lip product is my Alba Coconut Cream Lip Balm, and it's got 82% certified organic ingredients, and I've been loving this because it's just been so dry. My lips have been super chapped, and this one is like super creamy and it smells amazing. If you like coconut, you're gonna love the smell of this. It's obviously got real coconut oil in it, and it's just like super natural, so you don't have to worry about chemicals and all that, and it's just like a really moisturizing lip balm. Because it's, even though it's made with tons of oils and stuff, it doesn't have that like weird oily slippery feeling. It still has that thickness to it that I really like. Okay, moving on to skincare. You've seen this before. It's the same one that I had from last winter because I didn't use it all up, but it's probably good for like, I don't know. I'll be using it all up for this winter because I used up like half of it, so I'll probably be done it by the end of the winter. It's my SBT Seabuckthorn Night Cream. I've been using this at night because it is just so moisturizing, and it's the only thing that really quenches my skin's thirst. Like in the morning, my skin doesn't feel dry. And so this nourishes your skin. It's got tons of antioxidants. It's super natural. It's just a great night cream. Although it's super thick, so if you don't like really thick creams, then stay away from this. More skincare products. I've been loving this combo here. I've got the Avalon Organics Facial Cleansing Milk and the Hydrating Toner, and these are both in the lavender line, the Renewal and Vitality for sensitive skin. This is really great for sensitive skin. I have had no irritation whatsoever. This, I've been using these because it's more hydrating, and because it's winter again, I need more hydration. And they've got licorice root, lavender, arnica, flax, borage oils. I know this toner has, it's got hyaluronic acid, it's got vitamin C, green tea, white tea. They've just got really amazing ingredients. There's no parabens, harsh preservatives, grapefruit seed extract. It's all vegetarian, obviously no animal testing. They're just natural products. And they smell amazing. If you love the smell of lavender, then you'll love this. The cleanser is actually really good. It's like my replacement for the Cetaphil or Cetaphil gentle skin cleanser for the dry skin. It removes makeup in the sense that, like, if you just pump it and then put it on, you're not going to be able to remove makeup just by rubbing it in. You'll have to use a cloth, just like the Cetaphil cleanser as well. You have to use a cloth to actually wipe off the makeup, and using it that way is actually really effective. And I love this toner because it's got this like tingly feeling. It feels really clean, doesn't strip your skin of oils. It's just, there's just a really amazing combo. Sort of in the skincare line, I've got the Face Shop Blackhead X Charcoal Pore Strips. I don't use the Demure ones. I used to when I was younger, but they do animal testing obviously, and I heard really great reviews on this, and people are saying it's even better than the Demure strips. I've tried so many strip things, like, you know, I did the Michelle Phan do-it-yourself one. I've done so many different types, and this one is my favorite one of all time. And don't use this if you're very sensitive. If you've used the Demure ones and they actually made your eyes tear up, don't use this, because this is even more intense. But I don't really have that problem. Like, I don't know, I have a high pain tolerance, I think. But yeah, these are amazing, and they're charcoal. This is what it looks like on the inside. You could get this for like $5 or less on eBay, and they come with 7 in them. So I think that's like cheaper than the Demure ones. And the Face Shop, I believe, is cruelty-free. That's what I've been told. And so these are really, really great. They just like rip those blackheads out, and because it's black, the actual strip is black, you can really see all the little plugs that you pull out, and it's like satisfying in like a really weird way. Don't pretend you don't think it's satisfying. Oh, I almost forgot my last two products. They're brushes. They're both dirty too. This is the Sigma Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki F80, and it's just amazing for mineral foundation. It's super soft and like it really buffs in the foundation really well. And then I have the Crown Pro Blending Fluff C433. I have it from the Encore set. There's his logo. But this is like a dupe for the 217 from MAC. And I've really, really been loving this. Like if I only could use one brush for the rest of my life, it would be this one. For eyeshadow, it's great for the crease, for blending. You can do like anything with this really. So I really, really like that. Okay, last two things are not makeup related. I really love David's tea. I don't know if you have this in the States, but basically it's like Teopia in the States, or if you even have Teopia. Anyways, it's one of those like massive tea shops where they sell loose leaf tea. I've become a tea snob because of this store. I used to drink Twinings tea only because all other bagged teas were disgusting. And now that I've gone into this realm, I'm like addicted. And I have like 7 different types of tea from there, if not more. But this one's my all-time favorite one. It's called Buttered Rum. It's described as hot buttered rum. So delicious, we want it all day long. Unfortunately, most employers frown on drunkenness, so we came up with this rich and creamy alternative. Toasted coconut and vanilla beans mingled with black tea and a caramelized caress of flavors. Decadent, hot or iced. It also blends perfectly with dark rum. I haven't tried that yet. Brown sugar and a dash of milk. Wow, that sounds awesome. So go ahead and indulge your inner pirate off the clock. I'm definitely a pirate. But yeah, so this is black tea. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's just like the black tea, and you see little particles. And you're supposed to get these tea sacks. This is all non-chlorine and non-like bleached papers. Not papers, but fibers. And you just put the tea in here like a teaspoon and a half, and then you steep it like that. I love drinking this tea with milk. It's just like amazing. And lastly, I've been really obsessed with this one activity, and it's knitting. This is my current project. I'm just starting to teach myself how to do like the lace design, because I'm going to be knitting myself a circle scarf, like a more fashionable one. But I've knitted myself 2 scarves. This was my very first project, so it's kind of demented. And yeah, so I do them all about 5 to 6 feet long because I like really long scarves. And it's made of pure wool, obviously. This one's made of acrylic. This is what the ball looks like. And then this is my second one that I finished just recently. This is what it looks like. I've got red fringe here. These are all just using the knitting stitch. That's it, just one stitch. I know that looks weird. There's like 2 different colors. It's because the lady there told me, I started off with this side. The lady there told me that I just needed 1 ball to make the scarf, but it made like not a very long scarf, just maybe 3 feet. So I wanted longer, so I went back to the store and I didn't bring this with me, and I found where I got the last ball, but I guess each ball is a little different. So this ball is like a way different color. It's like you can see the noticeable demarcation. I don't think it's a big deal, like they're still fairly similar, and it looks like almost like I did that on purpose, but still, it kind of sucks. I've been really into knitting because they're just so, it's so relaxing. I do it while I watch like Netflix or something, and it's just like meditation. I love it. I just taught myself through YouTube, so YouTube teaches you many amazing things, like taught me basically everything I knew about makeup, and then now I've taught myself how to knit. So it's really, really awesome. So that's my favorites video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's super long, but I mean, I don't do them often. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.